Alright, hey everybody, my name is Mark, and today you're going to be watching some TDM on trenches on the Gears 3 beta. What I'm starting out with, my loadout is a hammer burst and the sawed-off shotgun, which is usually my main setup these days. I like the all-around capability of the hammer burst. It's got a zoom capability, well, it's got a full aim-down sight capability, I should say. It's not technically a zoom. You know, the Lancer and the other Lancer don't have that. They just you pop it up and you have a very large reticle, but the hammer burst you can aim down sight with. So it's got better aim capabilities, and its damage is kind of moderate. You know, it's better than a Lancer, but it's not as good as a Retro Lancer. If you're looking for something that is more like close range and will do tons of damage to somebody, the Retro Lancer is a beast. When you're I would say maybe 20 feet or so away from somebody, or 30 feet. That's a really good range for that thing, because it's, you know, it's got really bad recoil, and once you get past that, its effective range is very, very low. Because its damage is so high, you can take out somebody in 2 to 3 seconds when that thing's going full auto. But I just like using the hammer burst because it's, you know, for an all-around weapon, it's better than the other two. And I'm using the sawed-off. I've gotten used to it. It's really a flank weapon because it's, you know, it's only got 4 shots. But each shot, you know, will do tons of damage. You can take out 3, 4 people if they're all clustered together. I've gotten tons of collaterals with this thing. I think I had one game where I got like 3 collaterals in one game, and it was pretty insane. You see me picking up the digger launcher. I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, the sawed-off shotgun, its effective range is 5 feet or less, and it'll at its highest range, it'll just do a one-shot down. But when you're close, it'll gib. No matter what, it will never do anything else but gib when you're close enough. But it's really easy to miss with, so it's got some cons. And one really bad one is that when you're if you go head on with somebody, they can also kill you. Like, you can simultaneously kill each other. It happens all the time with me. Like, I'll have somebody come up to me with a Nasher, and I'll have my sawed-off, and they'll hit me with it, and I'll hit them with my sawed-off, and we'll kill each other. It happens all the time. I'm sure it's intended because of the fact that it happens very often when I get into head-to-head battles against somebody. But the digger, so it's basically a grenade launcher that shoots a grenade underground, and if you were paying attention, it had like a line in front of it when I was aiming down to shoot it off, and that's a predetermined length that it will travel, and it will only stop in the middle of that if an enemy is within its radius when it passes by, and it'll pop up out of the ground, and it'll just explode a grenade, you know, blow up a grenade in their face. And it's a very strong grenade. It's easy to avoid because the digger is really loud, and obviously it leaves a trail of debris, of dirt and rocks behind it when it's going through the ground. So it's really easy to pick up if you're paying attention. But I've gotten triples with this thing too. People are just, I don't know if it's just because this is the VIP beta and there's some, you know, it's mostly like friends and family, and then, you know, select people, and then people who got random codes from Epic when they were like handing them out to random people over Twitter and Facebook and whatnot. But some of these people are just stupid. Like this match, I went 21-0. These guys just were not good, and mostly this map was the problem. Trenches has these really long spawn areas. It's just a terrible bottleneck. If you have a couple teammates set up with Lancers and Hammer Burst, and you get somebody with like a mortar or a mulcher, you can just spawn trap them all day. It's not really hard to, like if they spawn flip, it's really not that hard to switch and get back into position to keep them in their spawn again. It's not really that great of a map for that reason, because, you know, if you get bottlenecked into that spawn, it's really hard to get out of. But, yeah, I stole a kill from Adam. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's like, thanks, Mark. I think I stole a couple of kills from people this game. Adam was, man, you should have heard Adam raging. He got to a point where he was just like, you know what, I'm just going to shut up, because I said I was going to start recording voice. And he's like, all right, I'm not going to rage anymore. Because I don't know, he's just not a Gears player, because this game is not a Twitch shooter at all. You can get into some really lengthy shotgun dance battles, and the connections so far have been good. I don't think that the dedicated servers are up yet until Bulletstorm purchasers come on, which is the 18th, tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure we're running off of actual just hosts right now. There's no dedicated servers, but so far the host choice has always been really good. I've only gotten into a select few really laggy matches where it takes, you know, like half a second or more for my bullets to register after I've shot them. and I'm like trying to get cheeky blind fire mortars. This thing does not shoot like it used to in Gears 2. Like you used to be able to arc it really high, but you can't do that. I've killed myself tons of times. But let's see, what else can I talk about? Picking up weapons. So in other games you would just smash X and it would automatically pick up a weapon or ammo, but in this game you have to hold it. And I think that might have been to curb weapon slide glitches. I'm not sure if that was the intended feature of having to hold X, but I'm pretty sure it will prevent anybody from ever trying to exploit a weapon slide glitch out of it. I didn't see it too much in Gears 2, but Gears 1, that was really rampant. People did nothing but weapon slide, and that's a real big problem because the whole point of a power weapon is that it's supposed to make you vulnerable when you try to go for it. That's why it's out in the middle of the map, and you're always exposed when you try to get a good power weapon like a torque bow or a sniper or a boom shot. And you should have to go through an animation to pick it up and be, a little exposed. So I'm glad that they put that in. Hopefully that'll curb the weapon slide glitches. And the smoke grenades, that's something I could talk about. Wow, that really loud sound. That thing needs to be audio balanced, trust me. It almost like broke my TV speakers when I first heard it. But smoke grenades, so when you hit somebody with a smoke grenade when they are holding something like the one shot or the mulcher or the mortar or the boom shield, they'll automatically drop it. Or a meat shield, that too. They'll drop a meat shield as well. And if you hit them while they're just, in normal, like they're just holding a gun, a random gun, and they'll cringe. And it's not like Gears 2 cringe after they updated it to get rid of the ragdoll and they made it a cringe where you just stood still. You cringe and you can't use your gun or melee, but you have full mobility. You can still dodge and all that. You can run away, roadie run. So that's a really good balance. And if you tag somebody with a smoke grenade, they automatically go down. So overall, I think this game is a lot better. We'll see how it is when the dedicated servers come up, and we'll get to try that out. But this is the end of the game. I'm doing an extended execution, and this is fucking hilarious just watching this. But this is the end of the game. I went 21-0. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys later with some more commentaries.